Hi, I'm Patrick Wyatt, Editor-in-Chief of Hospitality Invest. I'm delighted to be joined this morning by Dino, Michael and Jenna Hackett from Hilton. Thank you for coming both.
Thank you.
So I want to start with Hilton. You've been expanding the luxury and lifestyle segment rapidly over the last couple of years. What is driving this momentum, firstly to you, Dino, in the luxury segment?
I wouldn't say it's being driven by anything other than it's a plan we had 5-10 years ago, our growth trajectory. As you can imagine, it takes anything from 3 to 6 years to plan, plot, develop, talk about a hotel. I think we're seeing the culmination of years of strategy and planning and conversations, but we're really excited about the growth right now.
I'd say in the lifestyle space, both within a collections and then within Canopy, Graduate, Motto, and Tempo, the guest wants unique experiences. They want to have, whether it's a bespoke one-off within the collection space or if it's a more defined experience that they know they're going to get, but it's rooted in the location. Guests are looking for those, and food and beverage and all that comes with each unique hotel experience. And owners want to also build that, whether it's they're trying to create something that is has that lifestyle of so they experience within the hotel or with their own independent property. And so it's really what the owners are looking for, what the guests are looking for, and we're continuing to see it across the globe.
And Dino, on the luxury side of things, obviously you've got these amazing storied brands, World of Astoria, Conrad, LXR. I mean, how do you ensure that each one is not cannibalizing from the other, and how do you differentiate them and make sure they're kind of doing the right thing for the owners that own the properties?
Yeah, for us, it's about developing the brand architecture. We look at what we want our design. We call it a design target guest. So each brand has its own distinction. Obviously, when it comes to luxury, you've got this baseline of service delivery expectation. And then above that, you put your brand personality, the culture. And we have very specific tools and resources we use. We let our team kind of develop that. So, Waldorf's a very easy one. People think of that as a classic brand. And we say classic because you can be a modern classic or a heritage classic. Yeah. Conrad, obviously, far more contemporary design, a little bit more, bold on the architecture, more focus on, art, design, objet d'art. And then LXR is this unique collection of independent hotels that, brought together, under the banner of our collection brand. So a lot of it is down to the culture we kind of bring in, and our team members, the ones that bring it to life. And for us, making sure that design target guest is at the forefront of everything that we do. So no matter who you are, whether you're redeeming points or special occasion, or this is your way of life, when you step over the threshold of that hotel, we're going to treat you and give you the experience of that design target guest.
And Jenna, you kind of mentioned the three, the lifestyle brands you mentioned. I mean, they're newish and stuff, but what is resonating with the developers and owners with those brands, and also the consumers?
Right. So, we build brands because we know consumers, that the guest wants to have those experiences, whether it's Canopy within the premium space. So this is high-end experiences, very much can still be a boutique hotel, but has really amazing food and beverage. Or if it's Motto, so small rooms, but like in the heart of it all, or a backpacking destination like Cusco. Tempo has a very distinct point of view, back to what Dino was talking about with creating an architecture around the brand, but it's a scalable brand. And then Graduate, which is all about telling the story of a university. So each of these have distinct point of views. And so from an owner perspective, you're creating something that has texture and soul and authenticity, but also is beyond just the room. It's around the food and beverage and the experience on property. And so that's very enticing.
Fantastic. And Dino, for you, you've obviously got a lot of exciting brands in your portfolio. Anything coming up that you would like to share in terms of openings or renovations?
Where do I start? The big one obviously this year is New York.
Yeah.
After an 8-year we call it a restoration because that's literally what it is. Being able to bring that back to life, bring it back to the city, reopen it, bring our the Halo hotel of the Halo brand of the company, and showcase that. That's probably number one this year. But then, we've recently opened World of Astoria in Costa Rica, World of Astoria in Osaka. I'm really excited about a Conrad coming in Athens. That's a reimagination of the original Hilton that sits proudly at the top of a hill. You've got these uninterrupted views of the Acropolis. A little further afield, World of Astoria in London, my hometown. So if anyone knows the Admiralty Arch, that's going to be an exquisite, 100-key hotel. You've got views of Buckingham Palace to the south and Trafalgar Square to the north. World of Astoria, Kuala Lumpur, World of Astoria, Tokyo. So we've got some beautiful hotels coming in the pipeline. So I'm really excited.
And Jenna, same question to you on the lifestyle side. Anything particularly interesting coming up for you in terms of new openings?
For Canopy, we're opening in Nashville here in a couple of weeks. We're very excited for this in the Gulch. We also have Deer Valley for Canopy in the next couple of years. So we've been venturing out into ski destinations, resort destinations. For Motto, we also have Nashville. We're opening in the next couple months in Hong Kong, and that will be a key motto for us as we think about getting into bigger cities and like key destinations. And then for Graduate, we've recently signed several properties. We have 50 more in various stages of development. So continuing to grow that brand.
Fantastic. And just finally, I want to ask you both, like the next few years, and kind of what are you most excited about in the luxury and then the lifestyle space? So Dino first, what are you looking for from the Hilton
Look,
space?
the portfolio will continue to grow. I think we're really, really happy with the way we've obviously got more of a resort focus now. You know, traditionally been very urban heavy. More resorts, some brand extensions. Obviously, branded residential is really important, not just for luxury, but for both of our brands. That real growth of interest in that branded product. And then on the experiential side, we just announced our Water of Astoria River Nile cruiser.
Wow.
So again, that's just something that's new for us. It's really exciting and interesting, but we get to kind of do something new with the brand. I think where you've got that loyalty and that brand love, our guests really want to see the brands play in new spaces. So we're always looking out for new white spaces.
Yeah, it's for the collections, Curio and Tapestry collection. Both of them are moving towards 200 hotels. And both of them will either hit 200 late this year, early next year. And so we're just continuing to see such a growth within the collection space. And the owner idea that you can create these independent hotels with the backing of the Hilton engine and all of our commercial performance is very important from an owner perspective. But then the guest also gets these unique independent experiences. And then within the lifestyle space with Canopy, Motto, Tempo, Graduate, just really continuing to grow across the board.
Fantastic. Jenna, Dino, thanks for your time this morning. Thank you. Thanks.